Hey guys, and welcome back to another What I've Been Melting video. I tried really hard this time to keep a better close eye on my basket here of things that I've been melting so that it wouldn't be a almost 30-minute video when I finally did it for you guys. So I'm hoping I succeeded in that. I have a little bit of a smaller batch for you because I also haven't been melting quite as much the last 2 weeks because of work. But I do have some goodies for you, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first one I have here is from Vintage Chic Scents, and it's Rosie's Cafe. I believe what I did with this one is I had a whole day where it was all just coffee scents. And that one was good. It wasn't as strong as it initially was when I first got it, but it was still, you know, good. I like it. Between that one and I think there's Rosie's Cafe, and then there's Cafe Reggio, I think are the two coffee scents that I'm thinking of from VCS. I like that one better because the other one has more chocolate in it, and so I prefer this one. I would say that one lasted maybe 3, possibly 4 hours, and it was probably only, I don't think it went above a 7 melting level. So sticking to coffee scents though, the same day I did Chunky Coffee Crack from Old Primitive Treasures. Now this one, to me, smells amazing. It is so good, especially on cold sniff. This one is like a caramel cinnamon latte, I think, and pumpkin spice latte, and maybe espresso or something. There's another coffee scent to it, and it smells really good. Now, I got probably a 7 melting level with this, but I think I only got maybe 3 or 4 hours out of it, maybe. I don't think I got very long with it at all, and that was kind of disappointing, but I mean, it was good while it lasted. So even though this was really good, and I do enjoy this scent, especially in cold sniff, I don't feel like I got a good enough performance long enough. So I think what I'm going to do with this one and with the one I'm about to talk about, I'm going to put them up for a little while, let them sit a little longer, and see if that'll be better. Because they're super strong on cold sniff, but when they're not that strong on melting, it's kind of a bummer. So, but the next one I melted was Caramel Cinnamon Latte. Now this one smells really good too. I think of the two, this actually might be my favorite. I like them both, but I think this one is just a basic caramel coffee scent, and I love it. This one, I got the same thing, though. I feel like I got this one a little longer than the Chunky Crack one, Chunky Coffee Crack, because this one, I'm not sure which warmer does better for OPT, so I'm going to ask Laura and see what she says. But this one was in my 24-watt warmer, that one was in my 20-watt warmer, and I got anywhere between 3 and 4 hours and no higher than a 7 melting level. So as much as I like them, I would hope to get better performance with them as they cure. So the next one I have here is that I melted 2 chunks from Simply Amazing Bakery, or from Rose Girls and Simply Amazing Bakery. Now this one is good. I have 1 chunk left that I'm probably going to melt soon just to be done with it. But I believe this is like pink sugar and like bakery. I think it's like apple pie, maybe like zucchini bread, stuff like that. So that one was really good. Because it was older, I don't think I'm getting like the best result from it. It is almost 3 years old. Or maybe it is 3 years old. I can't remember. 2.5 maybe. So it was good, but just probably lasted maybe 4 or 5 hours and about a 7 melting level. Then I have another Rose Girls one here in Blueberry Apple Puff Pastry. About the same result, so, you know, 4 or 5 hours at a 7. Very good, though. This is got a touch of spice to it, I think, because it's probably more of like the apple pie instead of like just basic apple. So that one was nice. The next one I have here, I have another one from Old Primitive Treasures. This was in Berry Bewitched. And this is one of my large sunflowers I cut in half. Now this one is slightly perfumey, and so I wanted to melt it to see what I thought, and I'm not sure that I really like it so much, so I'm going to see if my friend would like it, because I think she might dig this more than I would, or even my sister maybe. But it's not bad, it's just not as fruity or foody that I would like. So that one performed decently. I would say I got about between 4 to 5 hours, and it was a pretty level 7 or 8 melting level. So that one at least performed good. Alright, one from Vintage Chic Scents was a Big Flower and Night of the Living Dead. Now, if I remember correctly, this one was super good. Of course, I don't remember the scent description for this one. I thought I remember, but I don't. But yeah, so this one is very nice. I liked that one a lot. And the same day I melted that one, I melted the last of my other leaf in Bride of Frankenstein, which this one I know for sure. This one is blueberry, apple, and wedding cake. And so this one was good. Neither one of them were like ridiculously in your face strong, but they were nice. I would say the day I melted these two, they probably lasted anywhere from, I would say around 4 hours, between 4 and 5 hours, and they easily gave me like a 7. So I know I have a lot of 7s today, but I've been really picky when I've been melting, so nothing has really blown my socks off too much. Next one from Vintage Chic Scents. I have no idea what happened to this package, but it's from, I finished my 11 fairy gifts, which was super yummy. I loved how fruity this one was. I did a lot of Vintage Chic Scents this month because I'm trying to work through my Vintage Chic Scents so that I can hopefully place an order with her in her July opening. So, alright, so let's see here. The next ones I have from her, I'll go ahead and finish up what I have from Vintage Chic Scents. So I melted my last one in Saturday Evening Pettifours. I melted that the same day as 11 Fairy Gifts, and then I also melted this one too in Holly Golightly. Now, all of them are just fruity goodness. I think I got between 6 and 7 melting level and no more than 5 hours on those. So that was just I think I melted those and then halfway through the day I switched them out. So the next ones I have from VCS is one of my favorite combinations I've done, and it's Beautiful Jackie O and Jackson, so blueberry cobbler, and then like the marshmallow birthday cake, like the maple syrup, like pancake kind of scent. One of my favorite combinations ever. I actually just got something from Kay's Creation that I was hoping would be kind of close to this. I don't know if it's because of the age of the wax or what, but this didn't perform very well either. So I don't think it's my nose, because some of my stuff has been doing awesome. So for a lot of the stuff to not do well, I really don't think it's my nose, because a lot of days I get good performance from other stuff. So I think it just might be the age of this one. But I would say I got maybe a 6 melting level of the two together, and I think it lasted about 4 hours. This is one of my favorite combinations though, so I was really bummed that it didn't do very well. I am going to melt it again soon, but I'm going to do it in a different warmer and see if maybe that had something to do with it. Okay, so next I have some candles from the Keeping Room. And let's see here. This first one, I did both of my champagne types. I did champagne pear type and the champagne pomegranate. Surprisingly enough, I really liked them. Like, I have not smelled like what the actual dupe is that it's supposed to be from, but I liked them. I really liked the pear one a lot. I think because it had more fruit to it. But it was a little perfumey for me. My husband didn't care for them much, so I think I had them going for about 5 hours or so. They were both in 24 watt warmers, and they probably gave me a good 7, I would say, easily. So I just had to shut them off because my husband didn't like the perfumey scent. So not too bad. Alright, the next one is no surprise to you guys. My iced mocha latte I've talked about. Same results, same love of it. Love this stuff. Alright, so then I have some lilacs. Oh, I have one front porch I want to talk about really quick. Let's see. This one is Blueberry Cafe. Now, I think I've talked about this with you guys before. Maybe. So anyway, I've talked about this one before, blueberry and cafe together, so it's coffee and blueberry. Super good. I need more of this for sure. I did melt this. If I've already talked about it, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure I did, but just to be safe, I'm going to talk about it. This easily gave me like a 7 or 8 throw, I believe, and it lasted quite a while. It was really good. I definitely want some more of this. I think I'm going to request it because it's no longer available on the website, but I love this one. My husband liked it too. Alright, so then I have some, we have to talk about this baby. I don't know what it is because it doesn't say. So this is from Fuss Ass McGee. And my friend, I got it from a D-stash or from a friend. And when I first started smelling it, because first of all, you can see how pretty it was. Got like this pretty crystally embeds on it. It's very clean, super clean. It's like, I feel like it's like a laundry and lavender, yeah. So good. So, what I did the first time was I took 2 cubes. I'm like, oh, we're going to try it out. I put it in my bathroom in my 24 watt warmer. That baby went all day, okay? At a 10 melting level, that baby was kicking rocks. Oh my gosh, so, so good. Then I turned it off, and I didn't put my warmer in the freezer. So the next night I'm like, I smelled the bowl. I'm like, I can still kind of smell it. That baby went a whole nother day. I got 3 days out of 2 chunks of this. Holy crap. I've not had wax last that long, and I can't tell you how long. It was so good. And then I did it again with 2 more chunks, like a week later, and same results. This stuff is so good, and I don't have a name for it, so I don't know what it is. But it makes me want to order from this vendor because it lasted so long. And my husband loved this scent. He was like, you need to get more of whatever that is, because he loves lavender clean and more clean scents in our bathroom especially. So I'm hoarding these last 2 cubes until I can figure out if maybe I can get more from this vendor. So good. Loved it. I highly recommend that vendor if that's how their wax is going to be. Okay, so I believe I just have a few more left here. This first one is in Clown Car Alley by 30th Street Wax. And again, I feel like I've talked about this, but maybe I haven't. So anyway, this is a scent description. So obviously I wanted this one because the Best Friends has pomegranate in it. And I didn't get a good result from this one. I was super bummed because it was like no throw whatsoever. And so I was getting really kind of irritated because I'm like, I just spent $40 to get all these chunks and I've not got any good results from them. So I was getting to the point where, okay, I'm going to melt one more. And if I don't get good result, I might just destash it because I was really frustrated. Well, then I melted this one and I kind of changed my mind. This one is Fearless Fire Breather, and this is a scent description. So lots of lime goodness. And you guys, this one blew my mind. It was so good. I can still smell it. It's that good. So the lime was definitely the strongest note in this. It had other like fruitiness to it, and I loved it. I would say I probably got an 8 melting level with this, and it lasted maybe 4 to 5 hours, which that was fine with me as long as it was strong, and it was. So I was very happy that this lasted and actually did well. And I'm wondering if her stuff just needs to cure. I'm not always melting a full chunk, so I don't think it's that I'm melting too much wax. And I've tried it in 2 different warmers, so I don't know. What is the secret to 30th Street? Can you guys help me with that one? Because I feel like maybe I'm missing something. But this one was so good, and it was enough to make me think, okay, let me wait a little bit on the rest of it, and we'll see how they do. But I really loved this one, and this one for sure I would get more of if I could. Alright, the last few things here are from Lilac Sensation, and I have 2 scent shots. First one is a Raspberry Lemonade 7-Up Pound Cake. And then the other one is an Orange Dreamsicle Birthday Cake. Now this Orange Dreamsicle one was my favorite of the 2. I melted them on different days. These weren't on the same day, I don't think. But this one was super good. Super creamy, very dreamsicle-y, which I loved. This one, the lemonade was definitely the strongest, and then I feel like there's a slight fizziness, which was the 7-Up Pound Cake, which was weird, but really good. The issue I had with these, though, is neither one of them lasted very long, and neither one of them were very strong. So this Raspberry Lemonade one, I think maybe lasted 2 hours, maybe, and it was only maybe at a 6 melting level. Not very strong at all. This one, I know I got probably 3 or 4 hours out of, but it didn't go above like a 6. So as good as it was and it lasted longer, I still had to walk by the warmer to smell it. And then I melted 2 other things from her as well. This Satsuma Hot Pink Lime, I melted the same day as the Orange Dreamsicle one. And this one, the radius of it melting was not very far. It maybe lasted 3 or 4 hours. So around the same as that, but it didn't go above a 6. If I was right next to the warmer, it was in your face. It was super strong. But you had to be within like a 3-foot radius of it, otherwise you couldn't smell it. And that really bummed me out. And then the last one I have here is another Lilac Sensation and Strawberry Jello Poke Cake. Now this one is super sweet, very jello-y, like with strawberry. And so I figured it'd be stronger, and I don't think I got much out of this either. I think this one was in my 20-watt warmer, and I think I got between 2 and 3 hours, but it didn't go above a 5 or 6. So what I've decided, I know in this video I don't feel like I'm having good luck with a lot of stuff, so I can't tell if it's my nose or what it is. But what I've decided to do is with Lilac Sensation, 30th Street, and OPT, I'm letting all of that stuff just sit. I'm not going to touch any of those 3 vendors until probably August. I'm just going to let them sit and stew because either one, I'm not letting them cure long enough. Even though they say there's no cure time, I think they need to sit a little longer. 2, I need to figure out which warmer I like them best in because one's got to be better than the other. I'm also getting a tea light warmer. I'm going to see if that helps. And then 4, I'm going to see if maybe not putting as much wax in at a time helps, because I've never thought to do that before, but apparently that's the key with some vendors. So that is what I'm going to do. That is the end of this What I've Been Melting video. I told you it wasn't quite as long as normal. I'm hoping to get this up and it be under 15 minutes, so cross your fingers. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you've melted from these vendors and what your secrets are for some of them that I'm not having the greatest luck with, because I really like them and I really want to try more from them, but I need to get good results in order to do that. So anyway, happy 4th of July, guys. Today is the 4th of July. This probably won't be up in real time, so I hope you had a great holiday weekend with your family, that you were safe and you were able to enjoy celebrating America's birthday. So anyway, have a good one, guys, and until my next video, I'll see you later.